Hayden Panettiere was only 36 when a shocking phone call ended a life that had already been marked by extraordinary highs, painful struggles, and moments of remarkable resilience. The actress, known around the world as Claire Bennet from Heroes and Juliette Barnes from Nashville, was found unresponsive at her residence in Greenville, South Carolina, on August 16, 2026. Now, the first autopsy findings have been released, and while they answer one important question, they leave another hanging in the air. What actually caused Hayden's sudden death? According to the Greenville County Coroner's Office, the autopsy found no signs of trauma that contributed to her death. But that does not mean the mystery is over. Her official cause and manner of death remain undetermined while investigators await additional testing, including toxicology. Authorities have said there is currently no indication of foul play. The circumstances surrounding those final moments have only deepened public concern. Emergency responders were called after Hayden was found unresponsive, and resuscitation efforts were attempted before she was pronounced dead. Reports surrounding the 911 call reference cardiac arrest and a possible overdose, but those details are not the same as an official cause of death. And that distinction matters, because Hayden's final years were far more complicated than the glamorous Hollywood image many people remember. She had openly discussed addiction, depression, postpartum depression, and the crushing pressure that came with growing up in the spotlight. Earlier in 2026, she released her memoir, This Is Me, A Reckoning, offering an unusually personal look at the battles she had spent years trying to survive. There was another side to Hayden that fans often forget. Before Nashville, before the headlines, before the struggles, she was the fearless cheerleader with superpowers who became one of television's most recognizable young stars on Heroes. Later, as Juliette Barnes, she transformed personal pain into one of her most emotionally powerful performances, earning Golden Globe nominations for the role. And now, those performances are being revisited with an entirely different feeling. Hayden also leaves behind her daughter, Kaya, and a family that has already endured unimaginable loss. Her younger brother Jansen died in 2023 at just 28, a devastating tragedy that Hayden and her family publicly mourned. In the hours following Hayden's death, fans flooded social media with disbelief, memories, and tributes. For many, she was not simply another celebrity. She was part of their childhood, their favorite television shows, their teenage years, and the stories they grew up watching. Her father remembered Hayden as an incredible light, while those mourning her have repeatedly returned to the same theme. Behind the fame was a woman who kept trying to find her way through difficult chapters. And perhaps that is what makes this loss so painful. Hayden Panettiere spent much of her life portraying strong women who refused to give up. In real life, she was fighting battles that millions of people never saw. The autopsy has ruled out trauma, but it has not yet revealed the complete answer. Until toxicology and the remaining investigation are finished, speculation should not replace facts. What we do know is that a performer who made millions laugh, cry, cheer, and remember has left the stage far too soon. Hayden Panettiere's story will ultimately be remembered for more than how it ended. It will be remembered through Claire Bennet, Juliette Barnes, Kirby Reed, her music, her honesty, and the courage it took to speak publicly about struggles many people hide. At just 36, Hayden's life was heartbreakingly short, but her impact was not. And perhaps the most important part of her legacy is that beneath the celebrity headlines was a human being who is still trying to heal, still trying to grow, and still trying to live. What is your strongest memory of Hayden Panettiere? Heroes, Nashville, Scream, or something else? Share your memories and thoughts in the comments, and remember the person behind the headlines.